We're going to go ahead and get this message here. So you have quite a few people that's obsessed with trying to harvest your energy here. I feel like a lot of people are waking up to the matrix here. Okay. So we're going to get this quick message here. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And we're going to see what our angel number is and our devotion. And then we're going to get into the message here. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh, God. All right. So our angel number this morning is 514. Your angels are encouraging you to continue applying yourself to the highest and best. Your life is an example to others of what is possible for them. All right. Wow. So your angels are encouraging you to continue applying to the highest and the best here. We got today's the 30th. We got one more day in October, then we're in November. All right. It says, finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence and if there is any worthy of praise, think about these things. Philippians 4:8. It says, it's been said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over each time, expecting the results will be different. Surely this is true of my thoughts as well. What I think I will find if I prepare myself to meet with negativity, discouragement, or hostility, I am sure to see it. But if I plan for acceptance, positivity, and friendliness, then that is what I will discover. If my mind is negative, my life will be too. Wow. If I don't change how I think about things with positivity and hope in the Lord rather than doubt and despair, no matter how much I desire it, nothing new can happen. My mind is strong and stubborn, but the Holy Spirit is stronger. He can help me manage my mind, cruel my thoughts, attitudes, and decisions, and focus them all towards Christ. The insanity of doubt and gloom can be replaced with wisdom, reason, and joy here. Our faith step, it says, don't do the same thing over and over and expect the results to be different. If you find yourself doubting, whining, whimpering, complaining, or expecting the worst, turn it around. Instead of I hate rain, think my garden is being watered. Jesus has brought joy into our lives. Live like it here. So, thinking of these things that are truly pure, if you're dwelling on negativity, that's what you're going to manifest. You understand? Whatever your thoughts are, okay, you got to be mindful. The mind is very powerful. And, the enemy wants us to be negative. He wants us to stay dwelling, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. He wants us to be labeled as insane here. Okay. So this is a part 3 here. All right. of obsessed with trying to steal from you. We did it last night. I had to do 2 videos, okay? uh we found out who was all in your energy. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the universe is talking, obsessed with trying to harvest your energy. People are waking up to the matrix here. All right, so everybody see it all on social media, everything that's going on in this world at this time. You're being guided to stay focused. Keep your mind on the divine here, okay? Those who mind is stayed up on him, he'll keep you in perfect peace, okay? Not just regular peace, just, oh, I got peace. No, you're going to be in perfect peace. That means that whatever's going on around you, it's not going to be affecting you because you're keeping your mind positive. You're focusing on the right things. You're focusing on your positivity. You're focusing on your affirmations, and you're focusing on getting out here and getting it for yourself here. Okay. So when you spend all that time focusing on you, you don't really have time to focus on what's really going on outside of you, if that makes any sense here. All right. So let's start this reading here. I appreciate you guys for being here. All I ask is for you to like, subscribe, definitely share the video here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back here. If you have not checked out my website, you can definitely do that. All my information is in the description box. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me here, okay, to get your energy read, I do them on Tuesdays. You just go on the website, healingtoexpress.com. You hit the tab at the top right, and you go down to book online, and you'll see the services that I do offer here, okay? If you have not joined my Patreon, you definitely should look over there, okay? A lot of information is going to be uploaded over there that we are not going to be uploading on YouTube. It's too many monitoring spirits here, okay? So if you really fuck with me and you're interested, yeah, you'll definitely get over there and get that information that's being uploaded here, all right? Also, if you ever want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do that. Donations are always welcome, okay? You come over here to eat, but you don't want to give nothing. Yeah, that ain't going to work too much longer here. All right. All right, Divine Spirit. What's going on? Obsessed with trying to harvest your energy. People are waking up to the matrix here. Yeah, so whoever you are, you definitely could be some type of teacher energy here. Maybe you teach something, or I don't know, you could be teaching people lessons here. But all I do know is that things are now shifting and things are now changing. Wow, 5-5 is here already. Yeah, with challenging times here. So there's going to be a lot of challenging times that's coming in. You're going to be able to see on social media how people are reacting to the changes here. You'll start to see how their mental is off, it's failing. You will also start to see that this is what this system that we're a part of, this government, and I wouldn't say a part, I ain't a part of it. But anywho, this system that this world is a part of, you're seeing that it's failing. You're seeing that things are going left. You're seeing that they're trying to harvest our energy in any way possible here. Okay. What does you being hungry, okay? If you're hungry, then what can people do to you? You're easily to control here, okay? So make sure you stand on top of things when it comes to you and yours and what you got going on here. And of course, if you're guided to bless someone else, then of course do that, because you know you're guided. You know that whatever you put out is going to be coming back to you at the end of the day here. All right. So we got teach here and we got challenging times. 5-5 is very significant here. Wow. What's going on here, Divine Spirit? All right, so look, we got the crown chakra. So you're definitely getting the downloads from the divine, what's really going on for some of you guys here. Yeah, when it comes to this giving and receiving, you're realizing that it's time to spread your wings here, okay? You're being guided to keep your heart chakra wide open, because if your heart chakra is closed off, guess what? You can't manifest, you can't get what you need, you can't get what you want, okay? Moving forward here. Give me 3 more cards here, Divine Spirit. Yeah. You guys are being guided to change your focus here. You guys are being guided to change your focus is what I'm getting here. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that you can go with the flow here and that things can truly blossom for you, or you're blossoming because you're in this flow. Take it for what it is here. Yeah, you're shining bright like a diamond out here, whoever you are here, okay? Um wow. Give me two more here. All right, so we have here, dun, 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 dun. A lot of people are going to be in this energy of feeling helpless and hopeless here. This is what the government want. They want you guys to be aggressive. They want you to act a fool. They want you to go into the grocery store and start shoplifting so that they can put your ass in jail at the end of the day, and that they can enforce this, what they've been trying to enforce. If you know, you know. Okay, so be mindful around this time. Make sure you staying prayed up. This will be a really good time to fast, okay? I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying to reach out here, and we got rest and consider. It's like the overall energy is for whoever you are here is to continue to go within so that you can rest, reconsider, stop stressing, stop worrying, so that you can continue to stay grounded and balanced within your energy here. Wow. Moving forward here, tell me about this teach energy here. A lot of people are learning a lot of lessons at this time that you cannot depend on the government. You were not meant to depend on the government at the end of the day. I get it, the elderly, I get it, people with disabilities, I get all that. But if you are a mobile body and you're able to get up and go to work or create your own business or whatever this is, that's what you're being guided to do here. Because this system is failing. And it's not just happening today. Oh my God, November. No, this shit been going on for umpteen years. There's nothing new up under the sun here. They always been obsessed with trying to harvest and siphon our energy. Think about it. What season is it? It's harvest time. They have already strategized what they were going to do around the right time because they know Thanksgiving is coming up. They know how people really celebrate the holiday. They know how people get their money and they go buy their groceries or whatever the case may be. So don't fall into the trap if you are awakened. I feel like a lot of people are awakened and they're waking up to what's going on within the matrix here. All right. Tell me about teach here. Yeah. Wow. Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles here. So there's a King of Pentacles here. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that's non-committal. This is somebody that's never going to learn lessons here. This is somebody here. Yeah, this for some of y'all, this is this lover here. You understand? This ex-lover here is already showing up in the energy here, okay? This is somebody that you already completed a cycle with here that can no longer harvest your energy here. This is what the divine wants you to know. If you continue to focus on what this energy is doing to you, you're going to miss your blessings here. With the Empress at the bottom of the deck here, with the Emperor energy, you're truly balanced within yourself here. A lot of these energies, they operate out of insanity because a lot of them have mental issues here, okay? It's nothing new under the sun here. Wow. Let me see something here. Here is that. That ain't what I'm looking for, but it should be in here. Let's see, what is this? All right, so that's that. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Got it. All right, let's see here. All right. So, yeah, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of planning, lack of progress, short term focus, and irresponsibility. This energy is reckless, revealing that someone is likely overspending and affecting your financial situation. You may find you need to slow down in order to get back on track again. Funding problems that delay projects may also be indicated, okay? So whoever's in this energy of the King of Pentacles here, okay, it may not be like a specific person. It could just be representing the energy. But the King of Pentacles energy, it talks about security, abundance, discipline, problem solving. This king brings the energy of security and contentment arrived at through practicality. This card is often connected with prosperity, wow, property, or keeping promises. With its emphasis on stability, it's a favorable card for employment and or business. So you do have somebody here, okay, with this Page of Pentacles in reverse energy that's showing up as someone that's secure, abundant, disciplined, a problem solver. But truly, behind the mask, they are the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We can refer this also to the government here. They show that, oh, we're stable. The U.S. is this, the U.S. is that. But when you start looking a little deeper, you start to see that this ain't that. It's a lack of planning, a lack of progress, short-term focus, and irresponsibility here. All right. So they're expecting you guys to still go to work, pay your taxes, and all this good stuff. While these guys are definitely good out here, but then you guys have to suffer here. So you got to learn how to pull the reins here, take the ball into your court here is what I'm getting for somebody here. You're being guided to teach, okay? Whatever you're being guided to teach here, okay? Whatever you're teaching, because the some of y'all that are already awakened, you already know that we don't operate off this system that's within this world. That's why we say we're in this world. We're not of this world here, okay? So what is this Page of Pentacles in reverse here? Yeah, Ace of Wands here. A lot of people could be upset because they didn't learn a lot of, I don't know, certain things on how to move forward with their life here. These could be energies that don't have creativity. They have not tapped into their gifts here. So at the end of the day, to the ones that have done this here, they're very obsessed with trying to harvest your energy here. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, I can't make it up because they're codependent. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. These people are not living a life of luxury. They're not doing shit. Yeah. And honestly, they don't want this to end here. Okay. These people don't want to go through a transformation here. Yeah. Two of Wands in reverse, but they're realizing that they're not going anywhere here. Whatever these energies were taught here, they're not going anywhere. Whatever you're being taught, however the divine is guiding this information to you, you're using this information so that you can continue to move forward with your life. Because if you stay with this mindset, this mentality, ain't nothing going to be moving forward for you, and you will be left behind here, collective. All right. Yeah. Challenging times are coming in. It talks about it in the word here, that in the last days here, okay? We have been in the last days here. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of challenges when it comes to people's stability here. It's nothing for you to be afraid about, but it's also an opportunity for you to get out, okay? A lot of these jobs that you did not have to go to school for, get a college degree, they going to be hiring. So if you always wanted an office job or you always wanted to do a certain type of thing here, you're going to have the opportunity to do it. It's all about your perspective and how you're viewing things here, okay? Yeah, the Queen of Cups energy with the Page of Wands here. Wow, Spirit. So what's going on here? There's a lot of challenges within the community. Yeah, and these people are going to be very reckless here. It's going to be probably a lot of riots going on, but that's what they want. They want to be aggressive so they can enforce this martial law here. You understand? Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse here. It's like these people already know. Yeah, it's being exposed, their agenda. They're letting us know their agenda. Okay. And this is why I serve God the way I do, because God will not allow us to be sideswiped, if that makes any sense here. I believe we've been talking about this. I know for sure on my platform that there were going to be a shift and there were going to be changes here. A lot of people were going to be losing their job. And if you have not watched those videos, you might want to go back and check. We have talked about it and it's now coming to pass here. Okay. A lot of people are going to be in the Two of Pentacles energy here, trying to gain some type of balance here. But these are the same energies that didn't make any investments. They didn't prepare for a rainy day, is what I just heard here. Yeah. A lot of these people are going to be looking for some type of empathy or compassion, or I don't know. Apologies are going to be coming in as well. Yeah, but the manipulation is not going to work here. Why? Because you're waking up. Yeah, to what's going on in the dark with the moon. This moon magic, it ain't working. You guys are being guided to rest and reconsider, revamp your goals, look at where you're going in life. What are you truly doing here? Okay, that's what I'm getting. Hungry people are easy to control here. They want to be able to control us, collective. Have you not noticed that? Okay. This system was built on a faulty foundation. When you build on the divine, that is a solid rock. You understand? Building with the creator of the creation, that means that whatever you obtain, whatever you have, regardless if the enemy try to come in and kill, steal, and destroy, your foundation will not be moved here. Okay? This system relies on us being broke and divided. You understand? They want to keep you desperate out here, okay? Your emotions is what locks you into the matrix here. This is why you're being guided to learn the art of detachment here, not to be so attached to materialistic things. You're being guided to store your treasures in heaven, wherever you feel like heaven is. It's a mindset, all right? Tell me about this crown chakra here. Wow. Grand Rising, Miss Savina. All right, so we got the Page of Swords. So a lot of people are going to be watching. A lot of people are going to be monitoring. We already talked about what monitoring spirits are. We already talked about malevolent spirits, okay, to prepare you for this message that we're receiving on today. So you know what to look for. You know what to keep, secret. You know what not to talk about. You know that you need to be moving in silence is what I'm getting, because you have people out here that's obsessed with trying to harvest your energy. A lot of people are waking up to this here. Whatever the government wants you to do, you need to do the opposite. You need to switch it up. Tell me about the Page of Swords here. It makes me think about when Jesus was healing the blind man. If I'm not mistaken, he bent down and he spit in the mud and he made a mud pie and he put it on the blind man's eyes and told him to go dip, okay? At the end of the day, to wash the mud off. And what did he say? I was blind, now I can see. It's that type of energy here. A lot of you guys were blind to what was going on, but now you're able to see. What person would spit in the mud, make a mud pie, put it on somebody's eyes at the end of the day, and then say, hey, go dip. Okay. And once you dip and you come out, open up your eyes and you're going to be able to see things here. It's that type of energy here, collective. Okay. What's this Page of Swords here? The way that God does things is not the way the world does things here. The way these people are obsessing and trying to harvest your energy, they don't want us to wake up because they know if we got everything that we need, guess what? We're going to be able to operate in our calling to the full max. We're going to be able to turn this world upside down. And that's what they don't want us to be able to do. They want to keep us incarcerated at the end of the day. And they want to keep our mind incarcerated here. What they say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste here. So they're watching and monitoring here, trying to see the downloads that we're getting so that they can try to be ahead of us. But it's a no. Eight of Swords here. These people are in a mental entrapment. They don't know what to do, what else to do, because a lot of people are now waking up to the matrix here. Wow. Yeah, Temperance. How your earth angels, they truly work with you. How you're coming out of this poverty mindset with the Five of Pentacles here. Wow. Yeah, Temperance. What's going on, Divine Spirit? They want you to operate in fear. Yeah. Tower in reverse here. Yeah, whatever. Spirit said with the Tower in reverse, whatever these people are expecting to happen is not going to happen. I believe I said this. I don't know if it was on Sunday when I did that read. I was telling y'all that on Halloween, whatever ritual or sacrifice or whatever this is that they were going to be doing in the background, it's not going to work. Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. But Spirit is saying that the weapon may form. It's not going to prosper here, collective. Don't get in this hensy is what I'm hearing. Don't get bent out of shape. Do not get stressed out. God will provide if you truly believe that. If you don't believe that, guess what? You're going to be fucked up out here, okay? You're going to be like the rest of these people here. God is now also doing a separation so that you can see who is who. Everybody that's saying that they believe in the divine and they trust the divine and they're meditating and they're praying and they're doing this and they're doing that. Well, now they're being tested to see who their true God is what I just heard here. Yeah, with the Three of Cups in reverse. These people are no longer celebrating here. Five of Cups. A lot of these energies are in the Five of Cups energy and regret. Why? Because they did not operate with the universal laws here, with the giving and receiving. What you put out, it comes back to you. So if you're being greedy, you're being selfish, and you're holding everything to yourself, or, oh, I don't care what's going on within the world and ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm good over here, it's going to happen to you. Okay? It's going to happen to you. What's the Three of Cups here? What's the Three of Cups in reverse here? Yeah, Four of Swords here. Now, yeah. If they're wanting something to be laid to rest for you guys here, it's not. Why? Because you're a giver, okay? You understand the laws of the universe here. Yeah, with the star energy here. Wow. What's the star? Yeah. Whoever you are, you're not in this wounded warrior energy because you're waking up to the agenda. They have money for war, $40 million, you understand? But none for the poor, you understand? They got $40 million to go to war, okay? But they don't have $40 million to give to the poor. Come on now. I was watching something else on my timeline this morning, and they were talking about, I don't know where this was, okay? So don't quote me all the way with all this information. You do your own research. But in other words, they were saying how whatever city this was, whatever state this was, that I believe the government sued them because they didn't have enough people in jail. You hear me? They didn't have enough people in jail. I was also listening, and the guy was talking about the word motherfucker and where it came from. He was saying how, I guess in jail or in slavery, they would pull the bags over the guy's face and would have them fucking their mother. You understand? It's like that's where motherfucker came from. And then they were talking about picnics and the picnic tables. And he was saying how that I guess they used to cut the men balls off or hang them by their balls or something like that. And he was saying something like they would sit back, all these rich folks, and watch the shit go down with the slaves and everything. And he was saying that's where picnic came from. I was like, what the hell? Information. Moving on here. These energies are now feeling helpless and hopeless. So what do? They cause conflict because they feel defeated. Five of Swords. These energies are desperate here. So they're willing to do anything. They don't give a fuck about us. If you have not noticed, they don't care. Have you even noticed that whenever you go in there, say if you're applying for something here, whenever you apply, it's always the meanest bitch at the front desk. So, you know, bitch, I'm trying to get my information so I can get these stamps, or I'm trying to get this money, or whatever the case may be. Have you ever noticed when you go to these places to get help, okay, you need a light bill paid, they want to be rude to you. They don't want to tell you all the information you need because they want you to be going in circles. They like, oh, nah, we can't take this. We need to get like 6 pay stubs, okay? Can we get 6 months back of the pay stubs. You like, damn, I didn't work that month or something like that. They like, well, if you quit that job, we need a letter from the job saying you don't work there anymore. Do you see where I'm going with this? How they give you a hard time trying to get assistance is because they want us to be stuck in poverty. They do not want us to be at the top. They do not want us to be with them. They don't want us to be millionaires. They don't want us to be billionaires here. But I'm hearing the word of the Lord say that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just here. Okay. Whatever you're creating. Okay. And I'm feeling my help here. Whatever you're creating here is going to usher in this generational wealth here. You were not called here to depend on the government. It makes more sense to me now why, 2-3 years ago, the divine told me to get off of Section 8. He's like, people, I'm like, yeah, man, watch out. I'm about to get off this Section 8. Do you not understand that everybody was upset with me? They were talking about me. They were like, damn, why would you do that? You paying $2 for rent. No, bitch, you don't just pay $2, okay? At the end of the day, you don't pay the full amount, but you ain't paying no $2 out here, okay? Not in this day and time. Maybe back in the day when they had book stamps, okay? But now it ain't just $2 out here, okay? They were like, oh, you're stupid for doing that. You should have never gave up that assistance. You got kids. How you gonna do this? And how you gonna do that? I kept telling these people, God will provide. And what did the divine do? He provided. Did I have to go through some things? Did I get everything that I wanted? Absolutely not. But did I have everything that I needed? Absolutely. All right. Judgment is being called here. Judgment is being called here, collective. These energies are obsessed with trying to harvest your energy. People are now waking up to the matrix at the end of the day. And to this day, God has been providing. Even when I went through my transition last year, God still provided. Wow. Yep. That's the truth. That's the truth, King of Swords energy. Man, watch out. Yeah. We did not lack anything. You hear me? We didn't lack anything. You're not going to lack anything if you put your trust in the divine here, collective. You're either hot or you're cold. You either believe it or you don't. Wow. 5 of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah. You guys are not stuck here. These energies are feeling helpless and hopeless. This is what they're wishing on you. This is what they're wanting for you. And it's a no. Yep. Because you're in a partnership with the divine. You're in union with yourself, with your higher self, and you're in union with your lower self here. You know what you're capable of doing. You are well aware. You're not naive. You're not gullible. All the trials and tribulations that you had to go through, that was to get you to this point that where you're at now, collective. Everything that you went through, okay, going without, being in the 5 of Pentacles energy, you know what it's like to be there. Some of you guys made a vow to yourself that you would never go back there. You rather fight than switch here. Is something like that going on? They want us to live in uncertainty. They want to keep attacking us and attacking us and attacking us because they want to lower our vibration. But if you see that attack as an elevation, it will not lower your vibration. Tell me about the heart chakra here. They want your heart chakra to be blocked off so that they can do whatever they want to do with you. They want you to feel like the divine will not provide. Look what you're going through. Look at everything that you're losing. That's why we're being guided not to be caught up with materialistic things. Where's your true focus? Your heart chakra is what's going to bring in the 10 of Pentacles here, collective. Your heart chakra is what's going to usher in the 10 of Pentacles here. You're being guided to rest and reconsider. because you're going to have to make some major decisions. Things are going to change. Just like when they took TikTok down, yeah, it came back. But guess what? It had a lot of changes. I still can't put my real age on that motherfucker, okay? Like, what the hell? How am I 14 on here? But moving on here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles energy here, Divine Spirit. Can be, okay, ending, but it talks about wealth, inheritance, establishment, family, retirement, happiness. As the ultimate card of Pentacles, the 10 focuses on family and generation. It can predict a happy marriage and children or financial benefits arising from inheritance or generous friends or relatives. It is a favorable card for families, both in present time and in the future outlook here. Wow, I like it. Keep your heart chakra open, collective. This is what's bringing in your generational wealth here. Your ancestors got your back. They're rooting for you every day, all day. Tell me about change your focus. A lot of you guys are being guided to change your focus here. Yeah, strength card. I can't make it up. You're going to end up seeing how strong you really are here. How are you going to know how strong you are? Confirmation. If you don't go through trials and tribulations, if you don't have trial and error in your life, how are you supposed to know that you're strong out here if everything is always handed to you, or you can always come in and steal, kill, and destroy? This is exactly why your ops are getting karma. This is exactly why they're very desperate out here. These are the energies that refuse to wake up. You understand? That is their calling, to do what they're doing. That's what they signed up for. You should be glad that that's not your portion. You had to go through what you had to go through so that you can see how strong you truly are. That you can truly depend on yourself at the end of the day, and your angels and your spirit team and whatever good friends or relatives that are awakened, your soul tribe, as you move forward. All of this is playing hand in hand. Wow, spirit. Yeah, the moon. This is what they're hiding from you. This is what they don't want to see. They don't want you to see how strong you are, collective. This is wild. They don't want you to see how strong you truly are with the moon and the strength card here. They don't want you to be strong. They don't want you to look 555. They don't want you to change your focus. They want you to focus on the things that's falling apart, that's not looking good, the attacks that these people keep doing, yada, yada, yada. So you can't get to the bag out here. So you can't focus on what you need to focus on. I quit watching the news a long time ago. I found out it was nothing but bad news on there, okay? It was nothing but bad news to keep me in anxiety, stressing me out. Man, watch out. I replaced it with reading my word. I'm like, well, God, you said it's nothing new under the sun. What's going on right now? And he'll take me to different scriptures to allow me to see what was going on at that time. I'm like, wow. I will also receive downloads about things that's not in the blueprint. I'm like, wow. So the divine will definitely give you dreams. Pay attention to your dreams here. How come they were able to predict, quote unquote, that the world was going to end September, whatever, but they wasn't able to predict what's going on now? A lot of these false prophets are being exposed here. Yeah, the moon to the 6 of Wands. They don't want you to see your strength because they don't want you to be victorious out here. I can't make this up. They don't want you to change your focus here. Yeah. They want to cast their cares on you. But you're being guided to cast your cares on the divine because he truly cares for you. The weight of the government is going to be on his shoulders. This is not our battle to fight, and this is not our weight to be carrying. Tell me about Blossom here. This ain't going to resonate with everybody at the end of the day here. Yeah. You guys are not in regret. Whatever delays you had to go through, it was for you to see through these illusions here. These energies, what they do know, collective, is that they can slow you down. They can delay you, but they're now realizing that a delay is not a deny. Just because you had things to delay in your life, you had things to slow down so that you can regroup or revamp or get your thoughts together or whatever the situation was for you. You saw the deception. You saw through these illusions when you were having your delays here. Yeah, in the past. Wow. Some of you guys, when you look back over your life and you see how far you came, you like, wow, I never thought I would get over that eviction, or I never thought I'd be able to get over being homeless, or I never thought I'll be able to get out that abusive relationship. Whatever your situation was, those are examples, okay? A lot of you guys are looking back over your life. Oh, I never thought I would leave that person. You know how a lot of people got that one person you always go back to? Yeah, that person. You never thought that you would leave that person alone and move on with your life. You never thought that you would be able to heal yourself so you can express yourself out here. Sometimes you just got to sit back and see how far you came. And I guarantee you, you would want to give gratitude to the divine. Tell me about the flow. They want us to be in this victim mentality. They want us to be, what's the word here, Spirit? They want us to be in survival mode. 2025 going into 2026 is time for shifting gears. You're going from surviving out here to now you're thriving out here. The things that you had to worry about, food on your table, clothes on your back, things of that nature, God tells us anyway not to worry about that. Because if he feed the birds, collective, if the divine can feed the birds out here, and we are greater than these birds out here, okay, we have dominion over the animals here, why wouldn't God take care of you? I'm hearing that right now, me speaking this is easing somebody's anxiety. Somebody's been up worried and stressed out how they're going to make things happen, how this and that is going to transpire. And the divine is saying all is well. It's going to work in your favor here. You're now, this is what it feels like to tap into the overflow. Wow, Spirit. This is what it feels like to tap into the overflow, to actually be in the palm of the divine's hand. This is the perfect time for miracles to transpire. Do you know how many people are going to have a testimony after this government shutdown? Do you know how many people are going to be able to tell their story on how they overcame and how they're stronger now, how they're wiser now? We're now tapping into the overflow. I'm hearing eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that God has in store for us here with the sun energy. We gonna be good, collective. It's gonna be changes, but you just gotta learn how to adapt. Wow. So if this is resonating so far, can I get some purple hearts in my chat here? If this is resonating with you, can I get some purple hearts in my chat? Yeah, somebody's dealing with a lot of anxiety here while they're on their path here. Somebody feels blocked from the Ace of Pentacles energy. And I feel like these are your ops here. Yeah, they're heartbroken. Three of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is here. I'm hearing those that are last shall be first here. Okay, you guys got a lot of offers that's coming in, genuine offers here. You're going to be collaborating with genuine people with the Eight of Pentacles and with the Knight of Swords here. Things are changing fast here for this Empress energy. If you have not hit my like button, can you hit my like button here? I appreciate all the purple hearts here. Moving on. Tell me about reaching out here. Oh, I gotta go. Yeah. So you're going to have some people that's going to be trying to reach out to you guys here with the 10 of Swords here, 10 of Wands, 10, 10. You may see 10, 10 a whole lot today or tomorrow or from here on out. There's going to be a lot of people trying to reach out to you, collective, here with this 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords here. A lot of painful endings, a lot of burdens here. Yeah, that the government want to put on our shoulders. He want us to be juggling Two of Pentacles. Yeah, all of these people, they don't want us to go after our passions. They want us to be bottled down with the cares of this world. They want us to be panicking. Yep, Nine of Wands. Yeah, the High Priestess. Yeah, you're being guided to listen to your intuition and go down the path that you are guided to go down. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups here to the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is now turning in you guys' favor here. You're recognize that these energies are obsessed with trying to harvest your energy so that they can benefit from it. All right. So closing out this reading here, trying to throw you off, your energy off here, trying to find creative ways to ruin your reputation, sending negativity towards you, watching your back, testing the limits to see how far they can go, wanting to control your destiny. These people got mental issues. They want you to have mental issues. Okay, ignoring you. All these people work together to come against you. You're realizing that this great length of sabotage is not just with your ex, your family. You're seeing it that this sabotaging energy, it stems from, I guess, a higher ranking is what I'm hearing here. God will show you illumination, revelation, and liberation here. Watching you receive justice here. This masculine is watching you, wondering how you stay on top. They tried to come, okay, to off you. They also try to come up off you. Wow. Trying to hide this from you. Yeah, looking you up because they got left behind. You don't want them anymore. Their plans have failed. Energy of the karmics, always bringing up the past, not focusing on the future. Somebody can have that initial B. You can see through fake people. They have money for war, but none for the poor. You got the job. They thought you were a nobody. Whoever you are a somebody here. And you're now coming to the forefront here. Finally seeing what didn't work out and why. They need your energy. Obsessed with trying to steal from you. Yeah, your mind is now healing here. Your emotions is what locks you into the matrix. They want to keep you desperate. This system relies on us being broke and divided. This system was built on a faulty foundation, and hungry people are easy to control. They want you to live in uncertainty. This is the agenda here. All right. Pay attention. Keep them guessing. Keep your business to yourself. Don't blow it. Yeah, we got watch. I'm hearing watch as well as pray. We got redirect your focus. They want you to see them as your person. Somebody here. This is our season of release. Remain in a stagnated position. Somebody wants us or you to stay within a stagnated position here. Took a leap of faith to the devil. Perfect quiet storm. I'm hearing the calm before the storm. I was also watching on TikTok. Okay, TikTok. and the what was it, the hurricane in Jamaica, Melissa. So they showed this video where the lady called and she was talking to, I think it was like her sister. She was like, what's going on? You know, they had a, what is it? It was like a 5 or something like that. And they was like, we over here partying. Like, we don't care about that, you know. And they were just saying how Jamaicans, they don't care, bro. They just like, man, watch out. They had a party, okay? They were like, Melissa, I'm Melissa. They were saying in the back, I'm Melissa, I'm Melissa. And I was like, what the hell? If you have not noticed, collective, it's a lot going on within the world here. The world is waiting on us to truly stand up at the end of the day here, okay? Someone is coming in quickly. Watch your back. It's not funny anymore. A lot of these people are going to be in isolation, or this is what they want for you. They're about to face judgment here. They want us to be stressed out because stress is a silent killer. And what happens when you get stressed out? You either have a stroke, you get sick, your blood pressure go up. You're not able to focus on your dreams, your goals. These energies know exactly what they're doing. You're teaching these people a lesson. Somebody could have dreads here, symbolize a connection to wisdom. The fire has burnt out, trying to make it hard for us to move on. Somebody could have the initial D. Yeah, we got access granted. You change for a reason. How you get them is how you lose them. Out of your whole family, it was you, collective. You were the chosen one. You were set apart for such a time as this. Someone unalived your real mom. So if you have a mom energy that passed away, they could have told you a certain story that transpired. Oh, this happened, that happened. But really, somebody truly unalived your mother here, and they were paid to do this. We got text message here. You will get your lick back. Yeah, something about the other woman. Feeling hurt and betrayed, wanting to give in. And we got Romans 16:20. The God of peace will come soon. Crush Satan under your feet. The grace of our Lord Jesus be with you. And stop bringing up the third party or something like that here. Somebody keep bringing up the third party. Somebody want to blame the third parties. Okay. We're not talking about lovers here. Everybody want to blame Trump for everything that's going on. Granted, a lot of people voted for him. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they voted. But you can't just blame it all on Trump at the end of the day here for whoever you are. Wow. Working on my closing here. Yeah, there's an ending that's going on here, collective. There's an ending. It's time to say goodbye. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change and go through your rebirth here. Yup, we got looking. Seek and you will find. I'm hearing knock and the door will be open. God's eye is always on the sparrow here. Have an eye for beauty and uncovering hidden charm here. Wow, last card here. Wow, we got a helping hand. No one can handle it all. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. You want to make a difference? While people are going through this, go start you a charity. Start collecting canned foods. Go to the rich people. Go do a collection. They got any clothes or cans where you can give back to the community since you want to do something out here. Won't you go ahead and do that? I also heard or seen on there, and they were talking about how being homeless is illegal or something like that here. Like you can go to prison for being homeless out here. Have y'all heard about that? We got many choices here. Looking at all your options here, opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome here. And what do they say? You can't build Rome in one day or something like that. Yeah, we got alchemized. You guys are being guided to tap into your gifts here. You are definitely an alchemist here. Transform your situation using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. It all works hand in hand. Let me read it again. Alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform your situation. This is what I have for you. Ashe.